Hello everyone, this is Grass from Hong Kong. So today, welcome back po to my channel, ang Psycho Hub. So for today, we will talk about about health. It's because last night it is so scary and I can't sleep thinking about the disease called cancer. Okay, because of the news I read, Philippine news, 114, if I'm not mistaken, 114 of Philippine workers in Hong Kong are having trouble in their health. They are now they are seeking help from the consulates, from the governments, because they got an illness called cancer. Okay, so today it's because I have many Philippine subscribers in Hong Kong, and I researched this one from those experts from the Harvard School. Okay, when I come back, bye. So welcome back po to my channel. Thank you for waiting for me. And now, most of OFWs in Hong Kong are worrying about their health because it's so really scary to have cancer. Okay, and mostly for us here in Hong Kong, have the so many of us are single mom. We are only the breadwinner in the family, so we are so sad about that news, right? So me too, I'm so scared because I don't want to get sick. I don't want to go back to Philippines just because of my illness. So guys, if you love your family in Philippines, if you love yourself, you have just to pray God. But we need to take care of ourselves too. I will tell you exactly what are the best things to do to avoid a cancer, and what is the cause of that cancer. So you can see this orange. We need this to avoid cancer. Citrus fruit. Okay, about one of every three Americans also will develop some form of malignancy during his or her lifetime. Despite these grim statistics, doctors have made great progress in understanding, guys, the biology of cancer cells, and they have already been able to improve the diagnosis and treatment of cancer. But instead of just waiting for new breakthrough, you can do a lot to protect yourself right now. Okay, screening tests can detect malignancies in the earliest stages, but you should always be alert for symptoms of the disease. The American Cancer Society developed the simple reminder years ago called the caution. So CAUTION. C stands for change in bowel or bladder habits. Okay, A stands for a sore that does not heal. U stands for unusual bleeding or discharge. T stands for thickening or lump in the breast or elsewhere. Okay, I stands for indigestions or difficulty in swallowing. O stands for obvious change in a wart or mole. N stands for nagging cough or hoarseness. Okay, it's a rough guide as its best. Okay, the vast majority of such symptoms are caused by non-malignant disorders, and cancers can produce symptoms that don't show up on the list, but such as unexplained weight loss or fatigue. But it is useful, guys, to reminder to listen to your body and report signs of distress to your doctor. Okay, early diagnosis is important, but you can go on better. You can reduce your risk of getting cancer in the first place. It sounds too good to be true, guys, but it's not. Scientists at the Harvard School of Public Health estimate that up to 75% American cancer deaths can be prevented. The 10 commandments of cancer preventions are, please don't skip my video because this topic today is very important, most especially to all of us here in Hong Kong, Filipino worker. Okay, number 1, you have to avoid tobacco in all its forms, including exposure to second-hand smoke. You don't have to be an international scientist. Understand, guys, how you can try to protect yourself and family. Okay, number 2 is you have to eat properly. Reduce your consumption of saturated fats and red meat, which may increase the risk of colon cancer and a more aggressive form of prostate cancer. Increase your consumptions of fruits and vegetables and whole grains. Okay, number 3 is exercise regularly. Physical activity has been linked to reduced risk of colon cancer. Exercise also appears to reduce a woman's risk of breast and possibly reproductive cancers. Exercise will help protect you even if you don't lose weight. Okay, number 4 is you have to stay lean. Obesity increases the risk of many forms of cancer. Calories count. If you need to slim down, take in fewer calories and burn more with exercise. You have to burn it more by doing exercise. Just a bit exercise. Okay. Number 5, if you choose to drink, limit yourself to an average of 1 drink a day only. Excess alcohol increases, guys, the risk of cancers of the mouth, okay, larynx or the voice box, okay, esophagus or the food pipe, okay, liver and colon, okay. It also increases a woman's risk of breast cancer. Smoking further increases the risk of many alcohol-induced malignancies. Number 6 is avoid unnecessary exposure to radiation. Get medical imaging studies only when you need them. Check your home for residential radon, which increases, guys, the risk of lung cancer. Protect yourself, guys, from ultraviolet radiation in sunlight, okay, and which increases the risk of melanomas and other skin cancers. But don't worry about the electromagnetic radiations from high voltage power lines or radio frequency radiation from microwaves and cell phones. They do not cause cancer, okay? Number 7 is avoid exposure to industrial and environmental toxins such as asbestos fibers, benzene, aromatic amines, and polychlorinated biphenyls. Okay, just like the sunrocks. So scary. Number 8 is avoid infections that contribute to cancer, including hepatitis viruses, HIV, and the human papillomavirus. Many are transmitted sexually or through contaminated needles. Number 9 is make quality sleep a priority. Okay, admittedly, the evidence linking sleep to cancer is not strong, but poor and insufficient sleep increases is associated with weight gain, which and cancer risk factor. Okay. Number 10 is get enough vitamin D. Vitamin D, many experts now recommend 800 to 1000 IU a day. A goal that's nearly impossible to attain without taking a supplement, although protection is far from proven. Evidence suggests that vitamin D may help reduce the risk of prostate cancer, a colon cancer, and other malignancies, but don't count on other supplements. Okay, wait, disclaimer to all viewers. This one is from the expert, so I hope you'll take care of your health, guys. Okay, and one also is you have guys to always protect yourself from the sun. Okay, avoid midday sun. You have to stay in the shade. You have to cover exposed areas. Don't skip, guys, on sunscreen. So I will give you also the 13 foods that could lower your risk of cancer. This topic, these foods came from Rachel Link, from the health line. Okay, what you eat can drastically affect many aspects of your health. Okay, including your risk of developing chronic diseases like heart disease, diabetes, and cancer. This development of cancer has been shown to be heavily influenced by your diet. Many food contains beneficial compounds that could help decrease the growth of cancer. There are also several studies showing that a higher intake of certain foods could be associated with a lower risk of disease. This video will delve into the research and look at 13 foods, guys, that may lower your risk of cancer. Number 1, you have to eat broccoli. Okay, broccoli contains sulforaphane. Broccoli contains sulforaphane. Okay, this plant compound found in cruciferous vegetables that may have potent anti-cancer properties. Okay, similarly to an animal study found that treating mice and sulforaphane have killed of prostate cancers and reduced tumor volume by more than 50%. Okay, some studies have also found that a higher intake of cruciferous vegetables like broccoli may be linked to a lower risk of colorectal cancer. Okay, number 2 is carrots. Okay, several studies, guys, have found that eating more carrots is linked to decreased risk of certain types of cancer. For example, an analysis looks at the results for 5 studies and concluded that eat of carrots may reduce the risk of stomach cancer by up to 26%. Okay, number 3 is you have to eat beans. Okay, beans are high in fiber, which means studies have found that may help protect against colorectal cancer. Okay, number 4 is you have to eat berries. Berries are high in anthocyanins, plant pigments that have antioxidant properties and may be associated with a reduced risk of cancer. Okay, in one human study, 25 people with colorectal cancer were treated with bilberry extract for 7 days, which was found to reduce growth of cancer cells by 7%. Okay, Number 5 is cinnamon. Okay, cinnamon is well known for its health benefits, including its ability to reduce blood sugar and inflammation. In addition to this, some test tube and animal studies have found that cinnamon may help block the spread of cancer cells. Okay, a test tube study found that cinnamon extract was able to decrease the spread of cancer cells and induce their death. Okay, number 6 is you have to eat nuts. Okay, the research has found that eating nuts may be linked to a lower risk of certain types of cancer. For instance, a study looked at the diets of 19,386 people and found that eating a greater amount of nuts was associated with a decreased risk of dying from cancer from 21%. Another study followed 30,708 participants for up to 30 years and found that eating nuts regularly was associated with a decreasing risk of colorectal, pancreatic, and endometrial cancers. Okay, so number 7 is please watch until the end of this video, guys, because this one is so important, most especially to us workers from Philippines. I'm so sad for that news. Olive oil, okay, it is loaded with health benefits, so it's no wonder it's one of the staples of. Swapping out other oils in your diet to olive oil is a simple way to take advantage of its health benefits. Okay, you can drizzle it over salads and cooked vegetables, or try using it in your marinades for meat, fish, or poultry. Okay, number 8 is turmeric. Oh gosh. Turmeric, guys, is a spice well known for health promoting properties. Okay, curcumin, its active ingredients, is a chemical with anti-inflammatory, antioxidants, and even anti-cancer effects. Okay. God bless me, Lord. Number 9 is this one, citrus fruit. Okay, eating citrus fruits such as lemons, limes, grapefruits, and oranges has been associated with a lower risk of cancer in some studies. One large study found that participants who ate higher amount of citrus fruits had a lower risk of developing cancers of the digestive and upper respiratory tracts. Okay, finally, guys, a review of 14 studies showed that a high intake, or at least 3 servings per week of citrus fruit, reduced the risk of stomach cancer by 28%. Okay, number 10 is flaxseed. High in fiber as well as heart healthy fats. Okay, flaxseed can be a healthy addition to your diet. Some research has shown that it may even, guys, help decrease cancer growth and help kill of cancer cells. Okay. Number 11 is tomatoes. Lycopene is a compound found in tomatoes that is responsible for its vibrant red color, as well, guys, as its anti-cancer properties. Okay, several studies have found that an increased intake of lycopene in tomatoes could lead to a reduced risk of prostate cancer. Okay. Number 12 is garlic. The active component in garlic is allicin, a compound that has been shown to kill off cancer cells in multiple test tubes studies. Okay, so number 13 is a fatty fish. Okay, some research suggests that including a few servings of fish in your diet each week may reduce your risk of cancer. Okay, a large study showed that higher intake of fish was associated with a lower risk of digestive tract cancer. Okay, the bottom line in here, guys, is as new research continues, guys, to emerge, it has, guys, become increasingly clear that your diet can have a major impact on your risk of cancer. Although there are many foods that have potential to reduce the spread and growth of cancer cells, current research is limited to test tube, animal, and observational studies. Okay, more studies are needed to understand how these foods may directly affect cancer developments in humans. Okay, in the meantime, guys, it's safe that a diet rich in whole foods paired with a healthy lifestyle will improve many aspects of your health. And I wish you good health to everyone who you are so lucky that you are in this video, because this video will help you a lot. And please don't forget guys to give me like if you like this medical content, and don't forget to press the bell button, because I am pretty sure that 100% you will learn something from me. And don't forget to press the subscribe button. Okay, thank you, bye bye.